We're worn down by things that feel larger than us. But our exhaustion doesn't come from what we do. It comes from what we fight, from arguing with reality, from replaying conversations that have already happened, from holding on to outcomes that can no longer be changed. We wonder why these terrible things always happen to us, why some divine power seems to be trying to make our lives harder at every chance. But at some point, it becomes clear. Reality was never the problem. Our resistance to it was. In Japanese, there's a word for this realization, Shoganai. The usual translation, it can't be helped, misses the deeper meaning. It's not about giving up or admitting weakness. It's the moment you stop wasting your life on what's already been decided and start focusing on what you can control. We think letting go means doing nothing or settling for less. But Shoganai is different. It recognizes what is beyond our control and faces it without illusions. We believe that by thinking hard enough, planning long enough, and worrying deeply enough, we can shape outcomes. But life doesn't work like a checklist. You can do everything right and still lose. You can be kind and still be misunderstood. Some things are within our control, and others are not. In Japanese culture, Shoganai is deeply tied to natural disasters. Earthquakes, tsunamis, events so overwhelming that acceptance is the only thing left. When the ground itself moves you, control is exposed as an illusion. Letting go does not mean a lack of responsibility. It means releasing the need for reality to conform to personal expectations. To truly understand the deeper meaning of Shoganai, one must recognize this difference. We rarely realize how often we demand that things shouldn't be happening, as if we could control them or shape their outcome. We sit there, expecting reality to align with our needs, as if it owed us something. When something goes wrong, there is a path to choose. The common way is mental resistance, replaying the past, assigning blame, imagining different outcomes. The other way is acceptance without approval. You don't have to like what happened. You just have to stop arguing with the fact that it did. You can be deeply committed and still accept the outcomes. You can work hard and still say, if this fails, it fails. You act to the best of your abilities, but you detach from the results. When you're anxious about someone else's opinion, you don't try to control it. You simply don't dwell on it. When you're stuck replaying a mistake, accept that you can't change it. Learn the lesson and move on. Japanese aesthetics perfectly reflect this way of life. Kintsugi, the art of repairing broken pottery with gold, doesn't pretend the break never happened. It incorporates it. The mistake becomes part of the story. Shoganai is psychological kintsugi. You stop hiding the cracks and start working with them. There's a fear many of us have when we first encounter this idea. If I let go, won't I become passive? But in reality, the opposite happens if you do it honestly. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, energy returns to your body. You sleep better. You think clearer. You respond instead of react. You focus relentlessly on your actions, your values, your effort. You reject the idea that life owes you a specific result. You become calmer, but sharper, softer, yet harder to break. Paradoxically, the people who seem most at peace aren't the ones with perfect lives. They're the ones who have stopped demanding that life be perfect. The Japanese masters would say, you cannot control the wind, the rain, or the path of another's heart. You can only shape your own actions and your own mind. To fight what is beyond you is to invite suffering. See clearly what is yours to do, and do it fully. Let the rest be as it must be. In this way, even loss and pain teach you. Even fear becomes a teacher. This is the way of peace, and this is the way of Shoganai.